Before we start this week's video, I want to start off with saying that families are being separated and ripped apart. Hardworking people are being kidnapped. And my stance on all of this, it's inhumane, and I'm 100% against it. Because of this, life has been very difficult, and I am very, very lucky and privileged that it isn't the same difficulty as many others. I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you. There are many people that are here for you. I'm very lucky to live in a city where they're taking the stance against it. They're realizing how inhumane it is, and they're trying their best to speak up for those that are being silenced. I want to add in the description box below some resourceful links if you need any information. Hopefully these links can answer your questions. And overall, it is a very scary time. I am well aware of it, but we need to still have hope. Hope for that better tomorrow that everyone deserves. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Elena. I am wearing the same outfit as I was in the video before, and it is because I had so much more stuff to say originally, but due to some time differences and things having shifted, a lot of things were more important for me in that moment, so I had to switch over. And in my original intro, I was saying that I wanted to start doing videos every weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't because other things are more important. But right now I have this perfect gap of time that I can edit it and really get it together and be able to put it out there. So I'm gonna say this now, changing. I want to start uploading more often. I actually have a little blog. I have been trying to post there as well, and just wanted to say that I want to post more often. Originally I wanted to post every weekend for the month of June and May, but unfortunately I wasn't able to, so I had to edit that out, and say that now I want to try my best to upload all of the rest of the month of July and on forth. I also am going to be posting every other weekend on my blog, so keep an eye out for that. And so this week's video, I know it is summer, it is hot, and we still want to look cute and pretty, so these are my current 6 summer faves. I adore these items. I try to switch the item itself, but it's still the same idea. You'll see what I mean in a bit. But yeah, these are just my 6 favorites. It doesn't mean that you have to go out and get these 6 exact ones. No, you can find your own versions of them. And just overall, enjoy this video. Take a moment to step back from how crazy the world is right now and just relax. Okay, so let's get on to the video. So first we're gonna start off with our head, which is the hat. With summer rolling in, you really want to protect yourself from the UV rays, but you also want to keep yourself cool and looking fashionable. Now, straw hats are something that are being used constantly right now, and I've been seeing this type of hat pop up a lot recently. This is my version. Obviously it's not a straw hat, it's made some other material, but it's super cute. It still gives off that European vibe. I am someone that is older and 25 plus gonna be, and I find myself having to gravitate towards more mature things. I do love bucket hats, though sometimes they don't fit my giant head. I have to get some other sizes. This is a great alternative to that. It's more modernized, it's more adult, it's more mature, but it's also kind of fun, and I feel like you can also tie ribbons around the edge, to give it that extra cuteness. But I've been obsessed with it. I've been wearing it like crazy. I'm still trying to figure out what hairstyles I can wear under this. If you know any, please comment below. But I just love wearing this hat. It's super cute, super functional, and it keeps me cool. So get you guys a little hat. And moving on, with summer being super hot and the UV rays, you gotta cover and protect your eyes. I actually got these glasses as a gift, and I've been using them like crazy. They're big and, you know, they really block. But I love big glasses because I feel like I have a small face but big features, and big glasses cover my big features at moments. You know, sometimes I'm not really all put together, but I throw on some sunnies and I'm looking like I'm put together. You know, it's just super chunky, something cute, and it's functional, hella functional. You know, it protects your eyes. You know, when you go outside from somewhere that's light, dim area and you go out, it hurts your eyes. You want to protect them even while you're driving. I have so many sunnies in my car, two specifically that I always gravitate, that are also those big chunky ones. So I recommend y'all to get yourself some chunky glasses. Okay, so moving on to tops. Now, summer is super hot and you have to really think about what you're gonna wear as your top. I always find myself gravitating towards loose tops or tops that are more made out of linen material or breathable material. In this top, you can see that it's super cute, but it's super light as well. You know, I really feel the breeze going through. I don't feel suffocated. A lot of items do make you feel suffocated, but not this one. This one's super nice and it's super cute for summer. Like, I always recommend you guys to go look out. Yes, I know, like I said, I'm maturing, but have a little fun with it. You know, this is mature still, but you know, it has a little bedazzles and like pizzazz that I personally like, and it still makes me look mature, put together, and older, but you know, fun at the same time, because I don't like to have to be boring. I want to still be fun. And I feel like these type of shirts, you know, things with designs, bling is something super awesome to be wearing during summer. Just makes you look super elevated and makes me feel like if I'm gonna go to a tropical island, but I'm just going to the supermarket. Moving on to the bottoms, more specifically skirts. I am someone who loves wearing skirts. I feel like skirts elevate my looks. But I understand that skirts are hard to wear and hard to use because a lot of the time, you know, they're breezy, but they're a little too breezy sometimes that you can flash someone. Now, what I recommend for you guys to do is look for the skirts with the shorts inside of them. Game changers. I think that at this point, almost all my skirts have shorts under built into them because it not only protects you from chub rub, which I know to all my big thigh girlies like me that we have a problem with that. But I'm not saying I have a big butt, but I have something there. And I find that when I wear skirts that are, you know, a little bit shorter end, it's kind of shorter on my butt side. So these skirts with the shorts built into them, lifesavers. And like overall, they're so cute. They're like one of a kind all the time when I find them. This brand specifically, I find that they have like the most cutest ones. I'll comment it below in the description box about what brand it is, but it's super cute, super functional. If you can't find any that are currently being sold, because like I said, they are hard to find, go on to online shops, go thrifting, you will find some there. But yeah, so I recommend a nice comfortable skirt, breathable skirt with built-in shorts. Life changers, I'm telling you. Now we're still on the bottoms. More specifically, we're still in the shorts. I recommend everyone to get high-waisted shorts. I know it's very 2016, 2015, you know, with the super high-waisted Americana, Lana Del Rey vibes, but I think it's something that are functional, the multi-usage, and overall, you know, it keeps you cool. Because let's be honest, not all of us want to be wearing either leggings or pants, denim pants on the whole time. You know, they get hot and you get sweaty and you're just like, oh, in a bad mood. No, like, invest into some nice shorts. Even if you don't find any shorts, what I recommend is to find some nice Levi's. Maybe on the bottom they're ugly or they're not the size you want them in lengthwise. Cut them and just roll them up. Do it like the old school way. But luckily I have these that I love so much. I understand they are really dark, but they're my favorite, especially when I'm on my period, because it's just something dark, it's breathable, and it makes me feel comfortable. So I highly recommend you guys to look into some nice high-waisted shorts. Going along with feeling comfortable, I recommend you guys to look into dresses. Now, I understand there's some idea of like, you know, the summer dress and all that. Look into also dresses that are more, you know, I'm going out to somewhere. I found this dress that it was my mom's. It's my favorite one to wear during the summer. Not only the pattern screams summer, but it's just so breathable. Like, it's super heavy on the breathable. Like, I do not feel hot at all. I don't feel sticky when I'm wearing this. I don't feel uncomfortable. There's a lot of dresses, you know, that are tight on the top and then loose on the bottom, but on the top you feel like you're sweating buckets, and the bottom you're totally good. No, this is super comfortable. The buttons downwards, and if I want to look a little bit snatched, I can tighten the belts in the middle, and it makes me feel super comfortable. I don't feel like I have to compromise between comfort and looking great. It's a great combination. Look into dresses, really try them on before you buy them too, and just nice flowy comfortable dresses. This one specifically, like I said, is my favorite to be wearing. But just look into it. Even if you see that you like a dress and it's like a little bit of a crazy pattern, it's summer, it's fine. You'll be totally fine because everyone's out there, you know, stepping out of their comfort zone and trying a little crazy stuff. So just get the dress. So there you have it. Those are my 6 fashion favorites for summer. Like I said, it's nothing specific. I'm not telling you to go buy from this one specific brand. I'm not telling you that it has to look a specific way. I'm just telling you the 6 items that I tend to gravitate towards, and just suggesting maybe you want to look into it. Maybe you don't want the high-waisted shorts, but you want some good denim shorts. Then look for them, you know. Even if you can't find shorts specifically, cut some pants into some shorts, you know, make do with what you have. But overall, thank you guys for staying with me, watching towards the end. Like I said, I'm gonna be seeing you guys every weekend, I promise, with some new content. Thank you guys for having stayed with me throughout this video. If you like it, please feel free to comment below any of your current fashion favorites, even if it's brands. Comment down below what you like about them. And I'll see you guys next week. Alrighty then. Bye, you guys. Bye-bye.